Hello, and welcome to Bees and Tea Stitching. I'm your host, Sebastian. This is the third time I've tried this. I got 6 minutes in once, and I got 18 minutes in again. So hopefully I'll be able to get through this time. Hey! So, as I said, I'm your host, Sebastian. Selena is down on the floor staring daggers at me. So, this is my little corner of the internet where I talk about stitching, my evil cat who wants me dead, um, all that sort of good stuff. So, welcome to anybody who is new, and welcome back to all you guys who have been here before. I always appreciate all you guys. So, this first, I usually start off with a little bit of a life update. So this week has been interesting. I decided to go on a little bit of a quest. I found out this week that Mountain Dew has a soda out that they've had out. They've had they brought it out, taken it back, brought it out, taken it back. And so Pitch Black, there we go. Pitch Black is out again, and they call it a dark citrus punch, but it's really berry, really grape. I don't know why they call it something different. Um, but it's only out for about 6 to 8 weeks. Oh, that's good. I love it. Anyway, so it's only out for about 6 to 8 weeks, and so I was looking around. Okay, I apologize for that. Um, and I live in a suburb of a pretty decently large city. But the weird thing is, I went to I think it's like Find a Do or Do Find or whatever it is. Anyway, I have the website down below. I went to that, and it shows you where it's from MountainDew.com, and so it actually shows you where you can find the Mountain Dews, and for some weird reason, it's only in very small rural communities around this area. So I was like, okay, well, fine. So I went on a bit of a quest yesterday, which was Thursday, which is why I'm putting this out on Friday. Um, so I went around town. Well, went around 4 different towns, I believe. Yeah, I think 4 different towns and 5 different stores, or it was 5 towns and 6 stores. I forget which. Anyway, but I managed to get a hold of five 12-ounce can 12 packs and three of the little 20 ounces. Honestly, I probably there was more I could have gotten, but I actually kind of held myself back a little bit because I probably spent about $40 for the whole thing. Um, so I mean, yeah, that's a lot of money to spend on soda. And B, I am gonna drink this soda really, really slowly because obviously it has a lot of sugar, so that should last me a long time. Um, but yeah, it ended up being probably about 40 miles total, going through a lot of rural areas in my state, which was very pretty. Some places I had been, some places I hadn't. The last place I went was a town that I had been through because it's a way to get when you're going to and from Atlanta from where I am. You can get off the main highway, which is 85, I-85, and go through this little town, kind of a cut through to get to where we live. So I had been there. All the stores, I should say, all the stores I went to were Dollar Generals, and so some of them looked pretty nice. Some of them were a little sketchy looking. The last one I went to was definitely the closest one to me, was definitely the most sketchy. But if I absolutely have to find some more, at least I know where it is. So there you go. But yeah, it was a little trek. It was interesting. So yeah, but I mean I was successful obviously, and so I have enough Mountain Dew Pitch Black to last me for a while, hopefully, unless the hubby starts to steal my stash. So maybe I'll have to hide it. No. Oh hey, what's up, Selena? Hi, sweet girl. This is the evil one who was staring daggers at me earlier. Hi. What you doing? Gonna sit down for us? No, you don't. Well, there you go. Maybe you will. Maybe you'll sit down. Come on, sweet girl. She doesn't really looks like she's in the. She looks like she's more in a wandering sort of mood than a. I'm gonna lay down and veg sort of mood. Oh, wait, wait. And of course she proves me wrong just because cat. My sweet girl. Yeah. I don't like the way that tail is twitching though. That means I will attack. So, anyway, Selena, ladies and gentlemen. Um, But anyway, like I was saying, so that was a little trip. Afterwards, I cut my hair, so that's why it's short enough that it's not really staying very well on my hat. So I promise I will try to be good and not mess around with my hat too much. That's kind of an OCD thing of mine, but I will try to be good about that. But yeah, so that's pretty much most of what's happened this week. Work was all right, not particularly. I mean, a little busier than usual, but not too bad, really. Yeah, so I guess that's about it. So let me go ahead and I'm going to get to the comments. Not too many this week. As I always say, I love comments. I read every single one. I respond to every single one. It's always all good. I love hearing from you guys. So no matter what you guys have to say, definitely send me a line. I always appreciate it. All right. So let me get back to the top here. So D26 says, "Congrats on your move forward in love finish. If you don't want to frame it, it would make a wicked patch on the back of a jean jacket." Um, yeah, actually, I never thought about that, and I think that would look really cool. The only thing I'd be worried about is on a jean jacket, like something I've spent that much time cross stitching. Like I'm not a constant 8 months of work, but fairly consistent 8 months of work. Um, I wouldn't want it to get dirty or get anything on it, and I'm not really sure how it would wash. Um, so yeah, I mean, I like the idea. I'd almost put it on the patch, like a patch on the back of a jacket, and like maybe put the jacket up on the wall or something. I don't know. Anyway, I'm not really sure what I'll do with it, but thank you for the idea. I appreciate it. That's a really cool idea. Oh, this week, um, is a Milky Builders tee. I don't think. Yeah, you can't really see it. Sorry, but so what this is PG Tips, which consider it's kind of like Lipton in the U.S. It's kind of your basic tea that you kind of do other things with. So what a Milky Builders is that you take a regular tea like PG Tips or I know there's Yorkshire Gold and I want to say there's one more. I can't think of what it's called right now, but um, sorry, I got a little sign of strange. So they have um, like your basic teas. And Milky Builders, what you do is you add milk and a little bit of sugar if you want, which obviously I did. Um, mm, oh, that's good. And so, and you just drink it like that. And so, I'm not 100% sure why it's called Milky Builders, but yeah, so that's what I'm drinking right now. It's good stuff. I don't usually keep milk in the house. We always waste it. We never seem to drink it fast enough. So I'm enjoying the fact that we have a little milk in the house right now, so I can make it Milky Builders because it's been a while. But yeah, but anyway, but yeah, thank you, D, for the information. I'll think about it. I'm not sure what I'll do about that. So Sheila Humphrey Morris says, "Hi Sebastian, hi. Uh, tea and honey and hooked on tea are cute. I especially like the tea and honey. Yeah, those are. I enjoyed working on both of those. I already failed my stitching planner. I caught the newest bug and it turned on bronchitis. Yeah, I obviously can know what you feel with that. I really hope your cough goes away faster than mine did. Um, yeah, it's one of those things. You didn't. It's not your fault that you got sick. Just maybe change your plans a little bit and you know maybe just I don't know, make a new plan, and just kind of go with it there. So, because it's not really fair that you got sick and you couldn't do whatever your plans were. So, um, whatever day you put out your content is fine with me. Thank you, I appreciate that. So yeah, thank you for the comments. Yeah, hopefully you're starting to feel better. It sounds like through the comment you probably are on the mend. So get well soon if you're not well already. Let's see. X Stitch Dogs and Tea says, I went looking for that hooked on tea pattern because I needed my stash. Haha. I'm an enabler. Yes. Sorry about the beeps there. What is. Okay, it's nothing important. Um, I found one from the Nebby Needle called Tea and the Bee. Sounds like one you need. I looked that up and actually I have it listed. I think I might have it listed below. I think I did. Um, yeah, I did. And I'm gonna have to look and see. I don't have it in my kitted and ready to go. I'm gonna have to look in the ones that are not kitted yet, not fully kitted, and see if it's in there. And if not, I'm definitely gonna buy it. So thank you for that. Um, I guess I can be an enabler and an enabled. So there you go. Oh, you sent me the Aloha blend. Thank you. So, you had suggested that you drink it cold instead of hot. So, what I'm going to do is I'll do like a cold brew on it next time. I have one more. So, thank you for sending it to me. It is very yummy. I will try it cold instead of hot and see if I get a little bit more pineapple sweetness. So, thank you. All right. Barbara Dragonfly says any record is fine with me. Thank you. I looked up how fast the average person runs, and I was told 8 miles an hour, which is 8 miles an hour faster than I can run. Yeah, that's about 8 miles faster than I can run too. So I get you right. I get you there. W6 said I can certainly not outrun a bee. Any day you record is grand. Um, Thankfully, knock on wood. I don't know where I have any wood, but hey, knock on wood. She's like, yeah, whatever. I've never had to try to outrun a bee. I hope I never do. But yeah, I don't know that I would be able to outrun a bee. But who knows? I mean, sometimes with adrenaline, you can do things that you don't normally do. Um, is that still in my? Yeah, it's still right there. Yeah. Up. Anyway, there we go. Up there. Haha. Fish tank. Okay, anyway. You can sort of see it over there. It's really hard to point backwards. But the reason I said is Lori the Flying Cross Stitcher, which is a great name. I love your fish tank. How many fish? So, this is a 10-gallon. There we go. It's a 10-gallon freshwater tank. It has one beta and one snail in it right now. The beta, I've seen it in two different places. Is called it a bumblebee beta. The other called it a mustard beta. So it's kind of a yellowy color, and it's not really truly black. It's more of a muddy browny gray color, but it's black, I guess you could say. So it's kind of bumblebee-ish, but his name is Albus Dumbledore. The reason for that is because Dumbledore actually means bumblebee in Old English. But for whatever reason, I've been calling him Biggie Smalls. I think, which I mean, I don't listen to rap, but I just like the name, and I think it's because betas, especially, and him, even especially, betas have a lot of personality in a very small body. So, he kind of exudes the whole idea of Biggie Smalls. Big personality, small body. Um, and the snail is a mystery snail. Um, Apparently they're called mystery snails because you can never know when they're pregnant. They just randomly have babies one day, and like, yeah, there's no way to tell that they're pregnant before that. That's what I read online, but whatever. But anyway, it's a mystery snail. Of course, I have no idea if it's male or female. I named it Speedy Gonzales because it is literally the fastest snail I've ever seen. That thing moves around the tank like a lot faster than you think it would. Um, so yeah, so that's about that. So I'm not planning on getting anything else. Um, the only other possible thing I might add in there would be either a little bit of moss or a little bit of real plants. But to do that, I would probably have to take out some of the plastic because there's quite a few plastic things in there. Um, and there's not a whole lot of extra room. I don't want to make it too full. So I don't know. We'll see. I've not really worked with live plants with the fish tank before. I've always worked with plastic. Um, so I don't know. We'll see. Um, I apologize. That's I don't know why my phone is being such a pain in the butt today. But anyway, so yeah, that's my fish tank. Northern, and the last one is Northern Stitcher. Thursdays are the bomb. Thank you. Well, I did it Friday this week, but it should be Thursday next week. Like I said, because of everything I was doing yesterday, I was driving across God's green earth and getting a haircut, so I did not have time yesterday. But yep. Actually, any day is great. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Love the competition between you and Gable. The bonus of two finishes. Winner chicken dinner. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I love that Vicky Gable and I are kind of like competitive stitching. We have a couple of other things that we're both stitching. We're both doing. Actually, you know what? No, I don't think she's finished One Nation, but she may have finished it. She may have finished One Nation. Um, and so we were stitching that together. Not together, but we were stitching at the same time. And also, I'm so sorry about my phone. Um, Hold on, I'm gonna have to turn this off. I apologize because this is, yeah, okay. I apologize for that. I don't know why it's beeping so badly. It should stop. But anyway, so we were doing that one together, and we're also doing "You Belong to Me." Um, I don't remember if we started at the same time. No, I did mine as a New Year New Start. I don't know if hers was a New Year New Start. I think it was. I think it was. Um, Not this year, but last year. Was it 2022 or was it 2021? No, it was 2022. It was the first of 2022. So it's been going a little bit over a year now. And I want to say she started it at about the same time. So yeah, we've had some competitions going for a few things, and it's really fun. It's all frenemies, but no, we're all very cool. She's a very awesome person. So yeah. Um, Are you trying to get me to pull out One Nation? Are you? Well, it's working. Good. Work on it so that I'll have another person to race against for One Nation, because honestly, having somebody else work on the same thing at the same time, obviously, as you saw the 2T ones, really makes me work on it. So if you want to keep me accountable for One Nation, then yes. Um, if I see you online tonight, we will talk about trying to work with One Nation together. All right. Anyway, that's all the comments. Sorry that took a few minutes there. I know you guys are really looking for the stitching, so we'll get to that. Isn't that right, Selena? Why, you were just giving me literally cold shoulder. Okay, 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 okay. I see your tail going. All right, all right. I won't bug you. So this is the first one. This is the one I think I've worked the most on. I have been tending to work on it just at my LNS, because not only is the light a lot better than it is here, but there's a nice big table that I can work on, so I can work on the beads. This is Mill Hill Buttons and Beads Autumn Series Enchanted Pumpkin. There you go. Ah, there we go. Now it's nice and focused. All right. So, I'm actually really proud of the amount that I've got done. Ow. And that was a needle. So, here we go. Ta-da! So I've got a good bit done. I've got over here. I worked down here a little bit, down here a little bit, across. I've done the beads across here. Um, and so yeah, um, got a good bit on that one. So I'm kind of working around this outer middle, the middle orange color, because once you get to the pumpkin in here, and that's mostly a lighter orange color than this middle. So we've got the three shades of orange, that darker. Most of it's this middle gray, middle orange, and then I don't have any of the lighter orange yet. So yeah, so the only thing is I am beading as I'm going, which I don't mind doing, but that also puts weight on the paper, the perforated paper, and I'm a little worried it's going to weaken it. Um, I can already feel it kind of bending a little bit, but I don't really want to stop beading as I go. Although I don't think there's as many beads in the middle, are there? Yeah, I think it's a lot less beady in the middle. I think it's mostly just stitching, but um, sorry, this can't get in here. There we go. Squish in there. Let me see. Are there beads in the middle? Hold on a second. Sorry. Da, da, da. So, no, there's a decent amount of of black, small black beads, the petite black beads in there. So yeah, no, there's still gonna be a good bit more beading, but yeah. So I'm a little concerned about that, but there's so many beads in this one. This is a pretty bead heavy one that I really don't want to wait until the end because if I do, that's just going to be a lot of beading. It's going to be really tough. So I'd rather bead as I go. If there starts to be a problem, I may change my mind about that, but we'll see. Hi. Okay, I've never seen you do your tail like that. You alright there, buddy? Weird. Anyway, never seen her kind of twitch her tail like that. Anyway, so so yeah, that was the first one. I guess it doesn't really matter which one I do next. So we'll go ahead. Oh, my nose. I'm sorry about this. Got some sinuses going on. It kind of got squished, so it's a little wrinkly. Sorry about that. This is the one I worked on last night. Not a whole lot, but this is my newest one I worked on. I don't intend to work on 3 a week, but it just seems to be that's what I do. I just tend to work on 3 a week. I don't know why. But anyway, so this is Long Dong Samplers. You belong to me. Oh, I did forget to say. I'm sorry. I forgot to say. I don't have any starts. Don't have any finishes. Don't have any FFOs. As always. Well, not as always, but in general, that tends to be how I am. So, this is the um, Egyptian um, one that Long Dog has, and this is the one I know Vicky Gable is working on as well. This is the second row, so um, what, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna make sure I get it right. So I didn't work on a whole bunch. Like I said, I'm only working on this. It's either a fox or a jackal. I'm gonna guess it's probably a jackal. So I just did the came across here, doing what I think is a front leg and kind of going back and forth for its body. So it's a decent amount of stitching, but it doesn't show that I've done a whole lot. But yeah, there we go. And it's not that I've grown tired of this. I'm not burnt out on it or anything like that. It's just other ones have kind of started to hold my attention a little bit, and so I've been pushing this one a little bit more towards the back burner, and so I need to kind of give it a little bit more love. But I mean, I don't plan on stopping working on it. I just, like I said, sometimes I get new favorites. But I'm gonna try to keep working on this one at least some every week, um, because I was getting a lot done. I got a lot done in 1 year, and I would like to keep a similar pace. As you can tell, I mean, I've got a good bit done on the first page of of the second row. So I believe it's 4 pages across and 1 page down. Isn't that correct? So it's 12 pages total, and I'm on page 5. Um, Let me see. I think that's right. 6, 7. Okay, that's 12. Yeah. So yeah, there's 12 pages total. So yeah, 3 rows of 4. So I'm on page 5 out of 12. So, hey, that works. I mean, the next page will be the halfway page. So, as I've got like a page and a half done before I'm halfway there. So, um, I would love to get a row done a year. I would love to finish this next year, but to be fair, I have slowed down a bit on it. So, it's probably not going to be next year that I finish it, unless something really lights a fire up my butt. Um, and Vicky, no, no, or someone else, something else, but um, and I start working on it a lot more, which I might. Who knows? So the last one, let me go put these over to the side here. The last one I've been working on is an old favorite of mine. Well, like I said, I've been having a little bit of a love-hate relationship. You guys have heard the story about how I started it incorrectly, put it in timeout, and then restarted it. So this is One Nation by Bygone Stitches. Um, like I said, I think Vicky finished this one. I believe. I could be wrong. I'll have to double check with her on that one. But finally, as I said last week, those frickin' stars are done. And so I've been working a good bit on on the stripes here and the words. So I finished up Georgia, finished up Maryland. Excuse me. Got New Hampshire done, and did a few of the stripes here. And so this is a lot nicer because I mean, obviously, there's a lot to go here. A lot of a lot of stripes and a lot of states. This is going to be North Carolina down here. And so, but the good thing is that you can do a few stripes, and then if you get tired, you can start doing some lettering, and then if you get tired of that, you can do some stripes again. But the problem is when you're doing the stars, you're pretty much only doing the stars. I mean, you got that that little bit of blue outline, but that doesn't take very long at all. So, when you're doing the stars, like I said, you're stuck doing just them. So the fact that I am beyond those right now, I am just absolutely ecstatic about. I mean, are they the best? Some look better than others, but I'm really a lot more of a process stitcher than um, a product stitcher, so I much more enjoy the process of stitching. That doesn't mean I'm going to do it badly. I'm not going to go out of my way to just, stitch sloppily. I'm going to try to stitch as nice as it is, but, if there's, especially with white is hard to stitch with. You will see every little part of that stitch that looks bad. Um, so, if there's a star that doesn't look as good as the others, that's alright. It'll be okay. Thankfully, with the words that are in white, that's a little bit more forgiving because they're not as thick. But with the white stars, we've got all the white stitches together. You can kind of see that a little bit more. But like I said, it's all right. All right. So those are the things. Words. Those are the three things that I've worked on. I also have a little bit of haul, not much. I think I showed this one to you guys last week. Just in case I didn't, I'm going to show it again. This was one that I I don't remember. It wasn't any big thing um like an expo or anything, but there was a group of things that came up for order all at once, and so my LNS was showing a few pages worth of things to order, and I thought this might look cute as a. I think I think I did tell you guys about this. How this would look cute as an ornament. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I did show you guys this last week. I just wasn't 100% sure, but now I'm talking about it. I think I did. This is Erin Elizabeth design. Oh yeah, Erin Elizabeth designs ho ho ho. So yeah, I won't talk about that too much because I'm pretty sure now that I did show that to you. These two are new though. So my LNS also has some classes. We're gonna do a class on the well. There's a bunch of classes. The ones that I'm interested in are um, oh, I don't remember I can think of. I can see the picture, but I can't remember which they are. The block designs. They had like dog and cat, and bee. You know what I'm talking about. The anyway, they did a whole series of blocks. Um, so hold on, that's gonna bother me. Let me look this up real quick because I have it. I have, of course, the meow. I think I even got the pins for the top that actually say meow in letters. Why are you not coming up? I apologize for this. There we go. Okay. And you know what? Actually, I believe that has not been started yet. So it is called. Where are you? Block Party Meow by Hands on Design. There we go. Okay. So, my LNS is doing a whole bunch of different um, finishing stuff. And so one of them is a block party, so I need to get Meow started. The other one is an easel class. I don't know what specifically I'm going to put on my easel. I'm going to do one of the ones I've already finished. I'm not going to work on. I'm not going to do something for this easel class because I still need to work on the Meow, which I really do need to start. But this was one of the things that we were required to buy. It is Sue Hillis Designs Easels Made Easy. So essentially, what it is just all the information on like how to make the easel. It actually even comes with this little. Um, it actually comes with that little pattern too. But again, I'm not gonna do that for my easel. But yeah, so this is Easels Made Easy, diagrams, tips, sources, and more. So um, they even have a flat fold on the back. So I don't know if it shows you how to do a flat fold as well. Oh, it is flat fold. Anyway, so this is a class we're gonna do. So I don't know when exactly, and I don't know what pattern I'm gonna do exactly. But yeah, look forward to that. So one of these days, whenever we do this class, I'm hoping to have an FFO. So there you go. But yeah, some more info on that later. So that was one of the things I did grab at my LNS last week. The last thing, hold on, I gotta get a little pet in here. Hi. Anyway, the last thing is I am a part of the Fox and Rabbit Fabric of the Month. So this is a 16 count fat quarter of Ado in pine bark. Ooh. Okay, actually, there's more. Yeah, there's a little bit more. At first, I thought it was kind of a flat color, but it's actually really not. There's parts that are greener, parts that are browner. Oh, there we go. Um, yeah, you can see a little bit of it, at least in the video. It's subtle, so it's not super variegated. But yeah, so there's little pops of colors that are greener and browner. Um, let's see how this is showing on the video. So that's the sticker there. Um, that's showing pretty close. It's a little darker than that. I think the light is kind of fading it out a little bit or washing it out a little bit. But yeah, that's pretty close to its color. But yeah, so I'm enjoying this. So this is a fat quarter. That's a good bit. So I like that these are kind of neutral, but they're still colory neutrals. Because I have plenty of just shades of beige, and so I need ones that are a little bit more colorful. Um, so yeah, I have no idea what I'm going to use this for. Um, I mean, it really could be used for anything. Honestly, this probably the flag probably would have looked good on this one. The uh, uh, what you call it, the One Nation probably would look really good on this. But yeah, I'm not restarting it again. No, I'm not doing any more of those stupid freaking stars. Anyway, so yeah, can you tell I have kind of a hate relationship with those stars? Now, don't get me wrong; they look great now that they're done. Um, so I'm glad I did them, but it's just yeah, doing those 50 stars. I think they were 101 or 102 stitches each, something like that. So you're talking about times 50, and that's a lot of stitches for just stars. So yeah, 96. So yeah, I think it's 101 because I think it's 96 for the points, and then you got five in the middle. So I believe it's 101. But yeah, so that is all the stitching, all the haul, um, all the cat. Is that all the cat? Wow. Okay. Anyway, it's like, do you know I'm talking about you, or is it just because I'm facing you? Anyway, so Um, that is all of that. So I think really all that's left is the of the weeks, and I think we'll be all set. I believe I said I'm trying to remember if I said this in the last video that I had to scrap or this one. I should be here next week. There shouldn't be any problems with that. 2 weeks from now, a friend of mine is visiting, so you may not see me in 2 weeks. There you go. Just in case I said it before. All right, so let me do the Stitchy website. The websites of the week. The Stitchy website. I'm actually going to go ahead and I don't usually do a specific pattern, but this week I will. Because I was talking about T and the B, the Nebby needle. So that is below. So that is um, linked to it on 123 Stitch. Obviously, you know, I would always definitely encourage if you can get it from your local needlework shop, get it from there. But if not, places like 123 Stitch are always good. Um, Now the only thing as far as I looked online, and I don't know if maybe it's an older pattern. I couldn't find anywhere to get it PDF. So I think maybe the only way to get this one is physical. Just so you know. So if you do want it, then you're going to have to order it and wait. Just so you know. Hey, if anybody wants to do that one with me, like I said, it's pretty small. That is another one I think I could really get done in a few days. Obviously, I don't think I have it. I'll have to double check on that. But if anybody wants to do that with me and race me, Vicky. Anyway, then you know, go for it. I always enjoy, like I said, being able to finish stuff. So the non-stitchy website of the week. Scroll down here. I'm actually going to do the Mountain Dew locator. So it has all the current types of Mountain Dew. Um, Obviously, maybe not everybody's into pitch black, but if there's a particular Mountain Dew you like, I know Uproars or like there's a lot of them that are specific. Like Uproar is only in Food Lion. There's one that's only in Circle K, which I forget what it is. There's one that's only in oh, what is it? Oh, there's one that's only in Kroger's, which is it's a green apple one, which sounds really good. I have a friend of mine who lives in the Midwest. He lives in Indiana, and he loves it. But unfortunately, there's no Kroger around here, so um, I can't get that one. So yeah, if there's a particular brand of Mountain Dew that you like, go to that locator and it can tell you, you know, what's around, like where you can find it. So I don't know if it'll help anybody here, but you know what? Maybe you'll find a flavor on there. You're like, ooh, I want to try that. Like, there's one. It's like Frostbite, I think. That's a Mountain Dew. It's a Mountain Dew. It's a Walmart exclusive, but not at the again, none of the WalMarts around here. So, maybe if you want to try it, um, see if it's at a Walmart in your area. Anyway, so like I said, I don't know if that'll help anybody, but if it does, great. If you use it and find a Mountain Dew, please tell me. I would love to. I would love to see if anybody actually uses it and finds a Mountain Dew that either they've never tried or they wanted to try or something like that. Who knows? All right, yeah, this one's not going to be too terribly long. So the last is the beef fact of the week, and I I don't know. I can't imagine that I haven't said this one before, but I didn't see it in my list. But bees are the only insects in the world that make food that humans can eat. There you go. I thought that was kind of cool. But yeah. All right. So I guess that is about that. Um, like I said, I should see you guys next week. Maybe not in 2 weeks. Um, I haven't been super stitchy. We've been kind of cleaning up the house to get ready for our house guest, and kind of had some things going on. So haven't been. My stitchy bug isn't really gone. It's not super strong right now, but I'm still stitching. I do the virtual stitchers on sorry, on Friday nights, and so I will definitely be stitching tonight. Be stitching. I could be bee stitching. I don't know. I have some bee stuff, but I'll probably either be working on One Nation or You Belong to Me. One of the two, more likely than not. Yeah, and so I have the virtual stitches on Friday night. I have my LNS on Saturdays, and then usually Sundays and sometimes Mondays. Like I said, I'll take a break. Um, not always, but whatever. So yeah, that's kind of how I go, and so I tend to do more stitching towards the later of the week. So that may be why I only tend to get like 3 things worked on. But I mean, if it works for me, it seems to work for me. So all right, so I will see you guys later. From Selena, who may or may not kill me. Yeah, she looks like she might kill me. So from Selena and myself, I will see you guys later. Bye.